Hi, my name is RandomHexii and welcome to my Chanceman Diary. I guess that's what I'm calling it now because that's realistically what it is. I just show you my drops, so it's a diary. Last time we got Pure Essence, which was the last item we needed for Priest in Peril. Completing that quest will unlock a whole new region, which is massive for the account. So let's do that and see what rolls we get. Let's go. Knock knock, it's me. I'm here doing Priest in Peril. We all know how this quest goes, but let's see anyway. So, they tell us to go kill this evil dog, and then we do, and we're happy. Let's go back to the king, report like, hey, we did the thing that Peril asked us to do. And, well, we go to the king, and he is kind of upset with us. He's like, what the fuck did you do? So we go back there again. This time we won't be fooled. We're gonna check out where Drizzle is actually hiding. So we enter the building, kill one of the monks for a key, go upstairs, find Drizzle being locked up. He's like, I don't want to go outside, there's a scary coffin there. So we go inside the mausoleum and get like a bucket with special river water. He blesses it, we throw it on the coffin, he's free. Alright, cool. Now he's like, get us 50 pure essence, please. So I took 25 with me the first time, walking back and forth to Varrock, which is the closest bank. Get some more pure essence. Head back to Drizzle, give it to him, he can blast the river or whatever, things are good again, and we have completed Priest in Peril and get access to Morytania. Now we also get this cool Wolfbane dagger, and we advance our prayer level 15, so we have a couple more prayers available. Very nice. And here it is, Morytania, a whole new world. First thing that comes to mind is there's a Slayer tower here, and we can defeat these crawling hands here. They have a bunch of unique drops, all sorts of gloves and stuff, so we'll definitely do that. Even though we're Slayer locked, we do have the level for it, and that's the most important part. Now we're in Canifis, you can see the villagers have a unique fur drop. Don't know why, but hey, unique drops, awesome. This is not the clothing store, let's trade Barker here. We should have a bunch of clothes unlocked that we can buy here. Yep, 4 of them. So let's go get some money and get some rolls. Alright, Barker got cash on me this time. I'd like all 4 of these, please. Grey boots, grey rope top, red gloves, and purple hat. For a magic stone. Toad's legs, okay. Oh, I thought we were gonna get prayer potion, but no. Oak blackjack D and a pie, uncooked apple pie. Alrighty. Now let's see if we can do anything here in the pub. Maybe acquire a drink through some dialogue. Oh, that was instant. That's weird. Okay. We got a Moonlight Mead and unlocked Alcorn Frag. Very cool. I guess that's another sailing item. Alright, we're here in the Slayer Tower killing some hands, and the first thing we get is a Sapphire Ring for U-locks. That is actually really good. I like that. Another hand bites the dust, and we get teal gloves to unlock acorns. Sweet. Another hand down for some red gloves, and we get Rune Warhammer. Oh, sorry, purple gloves. I'm blind. Wow, look at this amazing kill. We got yellow gloves. You can see them over there on the right side. What do we get for it though? Staff of Water. That's pretty cool. We can buy that if we haven't already gotten it. Right, time to kill some of these villagers and get that fur. There we go. For a mithril dagger. There's also vampires roaming around just outside of Canifis. And they have vampiric dust. Also a blood rune, which is nice. We got the onyx bolts unlocked for the vampire dust. Figured we might as well start Nature Spirit, even if we cannot finish it yet. And starting us gave us a bunch of pies, including one we apparently haven't rolled yet. Apple pie. For red boots. Hey, we can buy that right here. 1 pair of red boots, please. 4 Urex plate skirt. Killing some snails here in the swamps. Or a basilisk jaw. And demon feet. That's a clue item. Another type of snail murdered for cooked dashing cabbit. Another snail down. What will we get? Eldritch orb? Must be another sailing thing, I'm not sure. Another snail down. Elder Chaos Top, okay. An Ice Element Staff Crown? Okay, cool. I do not know that item. And a Cider M4. While we're in the neighborhood, let's kill one of these lore shades for lore remains. And we get a tribal top. If only I had trading sticks. Killed another snail here for Strength Amulet T. And a different meat for Bandos Chestplate. And another one. For Goading Potion 4, that's actually a really nice potion, I like it. This might be the last snail. For Steel Arrow Tips, we can buy those. Found one more sneaky snail. I think that's actually the last one. For an Elemental Tiara. Alright, we're here in Sleep and we can buy a Bloody Bracer for dialogue. Hey, we actually have that unlocked. Didn't know that. For a Team 48 cape. Right, let's buy those steel arrow tips. For a green d'hide body. That's nice. We can't wear that yet, but it's nice still. Yeah, I just found out something that I didn't know about this game. I thought you had to be woodcutting near an event to get any sort of experience, but it turns out that you can do forestry events without being nearby to chop it. And you get like 1 experience. 1 experience per every X interactions. So while it's not great, it can give us some very early woodcutting experience. So if we one day get an axe, we are ready for it. And we just finished an easy clue, so let's open the casket. Oh! Saradomin page 3, which we apparently have unlocked as well, so that's a nice roll. For an Atlatl Dart Shaft. And we can buy this Mithril Dagger that we just unlocked. For Iron Scimitar, no we cannot. We cannot buy that here. Also, let's get that Water Staff. Staff of Water. For a Dragon Cane. While I was editing my video, I didn't realize this, but apparently you can fish a jade from here, so I rolled a jade and got a Sunfire Fanatic Cuirass unlocked. I just want to say that I reached fishing level 15, which means we can now teleport to the fishing trawler, which is pretty damn huge. That's such a nice little shortcut. And hey, we might even go on a fishing trawler. That might actually be a good idea. Anyway, I want to share that with you real quick. Back to editing. Hey, we got fishing level 16, which is great, because that means we can actually start fishing. Look, fishing. Big net. Level 16, so let's go somewhere else and start fishing. I sold to Catherby and it's time to start big net fishing. Let's see. Actually, this will probably take a while. I'll let you know when I get something cool. Hello, cat. Alright, here we go. First mackerel for a Bandos miter. Okay. We're here at Port Cassard. We are gonna try some fishing trawler. Our fishing level currently is 23. I got the bailing bucket, which is really the only thing I can do, because I don't have any of the other items unlocked that we might need for the fishing trawler. So we're gonna be bailing some water. It's not gonna give us any experience beyond, you know, the fishing XP drop at the end. So let's see how this goes. I'll let you know if we get anything cool. Alright, that was way too close for comfort. I had to switch to like a less populated server because there wasn't any water to bail on the main fishing trawler server, so I think we just made it. What am I getting? It's empty? That's... really? Why is it empty? We just didn't catch anything because the net was broken. Maybe this is not feasible either. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Okay, yeah, it's currently not possible to do anything with the bailing button. Look how many people there are here. Holy. It's just not possible at the moment. We'll be back to fishing trawler later, either when we unlock one of the items or just later when there's fewer people on. Since I do not know what to do at the moment, we will start the quest. The quest... Death on the Isle? All these spectators here thinking we're just playing? They're wrong. Here we go. Quest complete. We leveled up agility and we leveled up crafting, which is really nice. And also I believe we can get a costume needle now. Let me figure out where. Oh, Freaky Forester. Sure. I think this might be the third or so Freaky Forester event that we've done. I'm not sure how many more body pieces he will need to give us. But, none, I guess. Alright. There's a lamp to put on mining. And we're really close now to mining level 6. Alright, cool. So we just got a costume needle, which is an untradable needle and thread combined. So now if we ever unlock any sort of leather or hides or whatever that we can craft, we actually have a needle and thread to work with. We recently unlocked the Team 48 cape. Now the seller of said capes should be in this vicinity. But there's also green dragons here, which is, you know, not as ideal, but we'll see if we can find him. Ah, here's Edmund with a Team 48 cape. For a Ardoin teleport. Go into a Revenant caves. Now this is not... Come on, bear. This is not the vibe I'm going for. I've never actually been inside the Revenant caves. I'm terrified. I know I'll lose 100k. Someone else is there. Or was there? Okay. Someone else was there. I'm gonna be ready to log out whenever. Like up to level 77 can attack me. It's not terrible, but not great either. So first unlock, Revenant Ether. Basically guaranteed drop from these guys. Visceralius Scarf unlock, nothing amazing there. A Blighted Super Restore. A Blighted Teleport Spellsack. Unlocked Aram's Rope Skirt 0 and 3rd Age Druidic Rope Top. That's it's not so bad. I used to get a lot of 3rd Age stuff on the first time I played RandomHexii. Light Up Anti-Ray, which is actually an item that we can take. So I'm going to do that. Oh shit, he wasn't dead yet. And with that we unlocked Kuran Castle Teleport. Mind Bomb 4. Look at their drops. Okay, still quite a few things that we can easily get. How much does this heal? I don't actually know. He's too high of a level to attack me. He did try though. We rolled a Blighted Entangle Sack for Rune Helm H1. And I hope he isn't gonna come back with some buddies, because that would suck. I just checked and the Blighted Manta Ray is the only Blighted item that we had already unlocked, so any other drops we are going to have to ignore. Blighted Vengeance Sack for a Lava Skill. God, all these level 80 somethings are terrifying. How do people play here? It's like, that's the second time in a very short period. Another one. A Zamorak Mjolnir from a Blighted Kuramwan. He still thinks he can attack me. You cannot, buddy. You're too high of a level. Alright, okay, these two are gonna fight each other now. I wanna see that. This whole place is full of PKers. There's like no one in here that's not a PKer. Except me.
Finish him.
That one just died really hard. And this guy's just like staring. I should probably have gone here a lot earlier, but it is what it is. Got the Blighted Ice Sack for a Cactus Seed. Oh, we've definitely had that before. So we can start planting cacti once, you know, once we get a rake and farming level and stuff. Know that guy now. You can pick up my stuff if you like, buddy. Times are tough, I get it. He's the one most likely to attack me if I go a little deeper into the caves, a little more up this way. I might try and see if I can switch from imps to goblins, which are over here, I believe, from what I just saw. I assume they have a slightly different drop table, or maybe a slightly increased chance of dropping the Revenant unique items. Let's see. Show drops. Slightly improved chances. Not massively. Let's see how long it takes to kill them. Oh, they actually deal damage. Okay. Their respawn time seems to be really bad, so I'm going back to the imps. If the goblins have respawned yet? Yep, there they are. I'll just do this running back and forth. That's probably worth it. Slightly increased drop chance. Let me tag all these to see how long their respawn time is. Because killing them is not so bad, but waiting for them is not so fun. Alright, so it's 43 seconds for the goblins to respawn, which really is quite excessive. We'll be back. 20 seconds. Oop. Never mind, there's someone there. We'll stay here at the goblins. Nope. Nope. I'm out. Goodbye, nerds. Okay, so I didn't even see what level they were, but they were able to attack me without me even noticing that they were in frame. So that's really rough. Luckily, whatever they cast on me failed, probably because of my high magic defense that I put on, which I'm really happy with. Oh, god, I hate PKers. Okay, so we unlocked, in Revenant Caves, we unlocked this Aurelius Scarf, Aaron's Ropes Cart 0, Third Age Druidic Rope Top, Current Castle Teleports, Mind Bomb 4, Runehelm H1, Lava Scales, Zumric Mjolnirs, which actually, is that the weapon from Mage Arena? That might be worth looking into. And a Cactus Seed. These were all the common drops, all the blighted drops and stuff. We did not yet get the Bracelet of Ethereum, which would have been the next common drop. So that is for another time. I'm gonna let myself cool down for a bit now before I attempt something in the wilderness again. We are here in Draenor in a forestry world in the attempt of leveling up woodcutting. 1 experience per interaction, but you know what? It all adds up. I just leveled up woodcutting to level 2. Alright, so I actually got a bird nest as a reward. I really need to be careful not to pick up those willow logs because I have them unlocked, but I haven't rolled them yet. Got a bird nest, which is really cool. I don't have it unlocked, so I'm gonna drop it again, but Moonlight Antelope Antler, plus we got one of these bird eggs, which, you know, once we've leveled up woodcutting to level 60 or whatever, we can sacrifice these at the bird's nest. Exciting stuff. Ugh, my god, that was quite the sneeze. Anyway, level 3 woodcutting. Yo, I decided to pickpocket a master farmer while waiting for the events to spawn, and I got a Herolander seed for a tuna and corn. Let's thieve some rogues. They have a couple of unique drops. Like this lockpick. For a mithril axe, you can't script that. We just figured out woodcutting. Okay. Okay, we just got the poisoned iron dagger, that's good. For a white medium helmet. I am trying to get into this area here because I want to see if we can buy that Mage Arena staff that we unlocked a little while back, the Zamorak one. Here we go. Let's talk to this guy, and I don't know, let's see. I was hoping I would be able to get a staff first. Oh. Nope. Nope, I'm not ready for that. Leave me be. Okay, yeah, that started Mage Arena. I cannot do that yet. Right, we're here in Auburnville, where we can get a mithril axe. Let's buy one. Oh, I guess apparently we've had this as a drop before. It's not a roll. But we have one now to train woodcutting for. And woodcutting level 4. Woodcutting level 5, and we finished the Gatherer path. So let's go to John and see what we get for that. Here we are, we finished everything, 2 new items and a lamp. No rolls from that, but the lamp is nice. Let's put that on woodcutting. Yep. And that got us level 6 woodcutting. Nice. We just rolled a fire battle staff and got a blue crab. I think that must be another sailing item. The earth battle staff, which is another one we cannot pick up. The water battle staff we would be able to pick up, so I'm hoping for that one still. We're a team 44 game, so we can go and buy that later. Exciting. Oh, there it is, finally the water battle staff for a Quorum. Very nice. Very nice, so we're done here at the Ghosts, or at Forgotten Souls, I suppose. Yeah, let's see what we should do next. We are here in the deep, deep wilderness to find Darren, who is able to sell us the Team 44 cape that we just unlocked. Let's see if I can find him. He should be here somewhere. There he is. There we go. Now let's see if someone was nice enough to slash the webs here at the mage bank. What did that unlock? Yellow fin. I think that's another... I think that's another sailing item, sadly, so out of our reach for right now. But at least it's rolled and maybe it's easy to obtain once sailing is actually up. Dang, I'm gonna have to hop worlds. Alright, we are here at the Ice Giants and Ice Warriors. Now the Ice Warriors, let's see. They have adamant arrows for us and a mithril mace. But they're generally a lot harder to defeat. Oh, hold on. Right, so back here we got a zombie mask, which is nice. Back here, let's see the drops from Ice Giants. They have... I don't know if we can get this stuff, I need to look into it, but at least Black Kite Shield, Iron Two-Handed, Steel Sword, also adamant arrows, and had a higher drop rate than the Ice Warriors. Just a lot more stuff, so that's probably Revenant drops. Okay. So I'm gonna go and get some of these drops, and yeah, I'll let you know when I get something good. First drop from them is an Iron Two-Handed, and we get White Bead. Alright. One bead into Imp Catcher. A Mithril Square Shield for Swamp Lizard. We're out of food now, so let's go stock up and return. A Steel Sword drop for a energy mix too. Sweet. Let's keep on going. There's the adamant arrows for a large bronze keel parts, another sailing item. Again, let's see if they are easy to get in 2 weeks. And a Black Kite Shield right after, which we can take. That was one of our first unlocks, I believe. For Picotal Height of Embraces. Very cool. An Unsold Giant Head just dropped to the ground, and I had one in my inventory. When I checked, I don't actually have these unlocked. They're just a non-tradable version of them. I won't pick them up. That made me think, like, which other Unsold heads do I currently have unlocked? And one of them is a Goblin Head. And the reanimation spell for a Goblin Head is a body rune and a nature rune, and guess what we have unlocked? Actually, right here in our inventory. We can train prayer. It's an odd way of training prayer, but we can, so I think I'm just gonna go do that rather than kill these hill giants, because getting overhead prayers will change the account forever. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we're here at the Dark Altar, and we just changed our spellbook to the Arceus spellbook. We also have one dog head and one soul rune, so I'm going to kill that one first. Let's see how we fare with this one, because it might deal a bit of damage. There he goes. 520 prayer level 16. Alright, great. Now the rest of these will be much less prayer experience. But we can consider switching to dog heads once we go through the 200 or so goblins that I just bought. Prayer level 70. Oh, this is gonna go so well. So we're gonna try and go all the way up to level 43 to get overhead prayers. Because that will just unlock so much for us. We're here level 18. Prayer level 19. Prayer 22. Missed a couple levels while editing. Prayer level 23. Prayer level 24. Prayer level 25. Prayer level 26. Prayer level 27. Oh nice, someone wished me good luck. And prayer level 28. 29 prayer. Actually I got 30 prayer. Prayer level 31. Oh, what the heck? I was just here to get some money because I spent all my money on goblin slots. I forgot that we could get, like, stuff from this. Okay. Got a diamond amulet for a mist rune. That could be potentially interesting. Alright, so I looked into it some more, and it seems that the only monsters that we can defeat right now who drop mist runes are water fiends, and water fiends hit for a max of 16. I'm not ready to do that just yet, so we'll do that some other time. We are so close. So close to 43 prayer. One more goblin head should do it. I miscalculated by a bit, but that's okay. One more goblin head. And then we have 43. Rare. Protect from melee. All 3 protection prayers unlocked. Which is so big for the account. I'm gonna think about what to do next. This is amazing. From one whole new world into another. We explored Morytania, or at least the parts that are currently accessible to us, and now we can explore killing monsters for realsies. I'm very excited, and I hope to see you back in the next episode. Thanks for watching.